Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strafe Cal. Let's see if we can progress to the next stage here. No? Okay, I think it's this. There we go. Demon Crown. Opens portal. The abyss stares at you. Stare back. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be the last music note. What is this place? I sense some of my sisters hiding in fear. I will call out to them. They can help you cross this infected realm. Okay. This level is really, really cool looking. I love how for this actual demonic future, they didn't go with a traditional like fire and brimstone like in this again. They went with a much more nightmarish, Cthulhu-esque, Lovecraftian kind of horror element to it. Ah. Wait, what? There we go. We're here? Okay, I figured he might be going down further. Yeah, there's no map here, and I'm assuming there are no... I mean, we've already got all the power seals, so we should be good there on that front. Go. Love the tentacles in the background, the shattered moon. This is just such a cool design, and it's something that you don't see in a lot of... Oh, the falling bodies? Okay, that's creepy. Key of Courage, appearing only for one who would venture into the biggest unknown. Okay. And then this happens. Let's see how this works. Totally not great. Crap. Yeah. This is You know those levels in Mario 3 with the big fish? It's kind of invokes that sort of fear, except on an entirely different level. Ugh. Oh man, this is precise. Okay. So it does move at a specific pace, apparently. And you have to keep moving left. It helps that you can hook those fireflies, but they're very small hitbox. Well then. That was terrifying. Never again. This is incredible. What'd you find? Abomination I couldn't describe with words. Sick. Anything else? Found one of the music notes. I knew it. You know what this means? One step closer to lifting the curse. That and a shopkeeper has to do the dishes for a whole week. I won my bet, thanks. Okay. If I knew it was that short, I may have just tacked that on the last one. But let's go ahead and see how this is. If I know. What? My knowledge is limited to the prophecy, which ends with gathering all the music notes. Someone has to know. Indeed, Brick Messenger, it's time for the first of our order to share with you the origins of the curse. Be right back. This better be important. The melody is complete. Impossible. Would we finally be nearing the end? Play the melody. Do you know what to do next? I guess it's only fair. I officially forgive you for saying my shop didn't look like a shop. Have you been bitter this whole time? I was just trying to make small talk. Whatever, it's behind us now. Seeing how much progress you've made, it's about time I filled you on what's really going on. Okay, plot time. Eons ago, a civilization of giants lived in the clouds, protecting the world from unknown forces. Centuries went by in harmony until one day they watched helplessly as the world suffered a massive flood. Okay. Only a single piece of land remained, which is where we are. Humanity gathered its survivors and built a huge temple where they would try to find new meaning. Answering the call of these troubled times, a formidable couple stepped up to be their leaders. voice and otherworldly ability to create mesmerizing trinkets, everyone called her Muse. And he, ever stoic, fearless, and mysterious, would become known as Phantom. After a decade of relative stability, the skies began flashing red, as if a war was being waged against the Sky Giants. Indeed, an army of demons, destroyers of worlds, had found the human realm. With humanity's protector soon to be extinct, Muse and Phantom inspired everyone to prepare for the inevitable onslaught. The demon army was too strong, the temple was lost, Muse was killed while trying to protect her people. Fighting back tears, Phantom picked up her final creation to keep as a memento, the music box. Abandoning the temple to the Demon King, he led the last survivors of his race to the western edge of the island. Which, if you recall, is where the dojo was. The final stand proved successful, and after instructing his people to rebuild and stay hidden, Phantom pushed his luck. Blinded by rage, he darted towards the temple in a foolish attempt to take on the Demon King. Insulted by the boldness of this broken being, the Demon King opted for a punishment worse than death. Corrupting his love's memento with demon magic, he turned Phantom's music box into a tether to the human realm. Okay. Every 500 years, they would come back to torture humanity until they abandoned all hope and surrendered to extinction. Phantom was forced to wear a cursed mask, which would seal his mind and keep him in a state of perpetual distress. Inserted into the music box, he would play the organ forever to keep his relic's magic alive. In this both mental and physical prison, he would be the one to ensure the curse on his legacy was maintained. Phantom's will was a strong one, offering lapses of sanity where he could tap into his growing understanding of demon magic. Fight to get rid of the curse of the last centuries, so as people would need the ability to cooperate across generations. Time travel was the key. With his last stretch of sanity, he wrote a scroll imbuing it with enough power to attune its barrier to time. Before losing his mind completely, he teleported his final hope, the scroll, to his people's head. As soon as they realized the scroll let them see strange manifestations, things not every mind could stand. Only a few brave adventurers had a strong enough will to carry the scroll. They called them messengers. The ability to step through the space-time tears, they had access to the void, a safe haven outside of time. Messengers from all time periods would soon gather there, the perfect meeting place for their endless war. As it turned out, meeting denizens of the future, or even one's alternate self, would be troubling for some. After a few incidents of more primitive messengers going into shock, they opted to conceal their appearance. Thus the Order of the Blue Robes was founded, and together they built their headquarters, the Tower of Time. Every curse cycle would have its champion, who would join the Order after passing the scroll to the next level. With the support of the Blue Robes, after many cycles, the music box was reclaimed from the Forlorn. Even though the relic was too powerful to be destroyed, a new hope was found that day. Mysterious forces of the world started materializing in the form of magical music notes. After one particularly gifted messenger managed to gather two of them, an idea emerged. An idea crazy enough that it just might work. They created a melody strong enough to breach the music box's protection spell. Maybe a messenger could enter it and rescue. So there you have it. I'm not sure what you will find inside the music box, but if we have one shot at saving Phantom, this is it. Be on your guard. His mind will have conjured all sorts of traps. Okay. The music box back up. So are you ready to face your last challenge, messenger? Let's do it. Okay. So I don't like the exposition dump. I don't like the story. I don't like the fact that it all happens at once. I don't like the fact that it's narrated like that in a way we haven't seen before. I don't like that it has this weird ninja Phantom of the Opera motif. Like, there's enough humor in the game that I don't really care that much. It's not like I was deeply invested in the story, but I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Like, if you're gonna put this weird organ thing in, maybe some sort of indication of that earlier. You know, some thematic elements tied to it at some point in the game. If not, if not the organ related, then the Rose theme. You know, I mean, the music note thing seems weird, is kind of weird enough as it is without going into more. Because, like, the first half of the game, you're very much all about ninja things and, you know, the scroll. Like, it feels like having other elements tied in earlier would be fitting. maybe just in the second half. I mean, I guess we get a little bit of like the Clockwork Concierge as a, you know, thing of what is like the more steampunky kind of vibe. It feels weird to me that this story about demons and time travel and stuff has this particular ending, I guess. My personal preference or suggestion, I guess, the thing that came to my mind was, I wish that Muse had made the sacrifice, that we see more signs that everything music related ties back to Muse. And if you put in little things about her, maybe even references where like NPCs mention her and how awesome, you know, this wouldn't have happened if Muse was still here, that kind of thing. Like, just occasionally, just have people mention her. Or Phantom, or both. The second thing I would do that makes is, instead of crapping Phantom in the music box, have him be the shopkeep. It would give you some connection to this NPC, so the whole thing would be Phantom trying to save Muse and being cursed. Giving that as the origin for the Blue Robes of Phantom has is like, because of his curse he has to wear the mask or something, and so he wears the robe, and so he had everybody else start doing it, or everybody else started doing it as a result. Something like that makes a lot more sense than, oh, you know, people were straight up dying from shock from the culture differences between more primitive groups. Yeah, okay. That seems like you had a cool design you wanted to do, and you came up with this convoluted reason late in the story. It feels like the Blue Robe design came before that story. I will probably continue ranting about this for a while. This is my least favorite part of it. That story is my least favorite part of this game. There are so many cool NPCs that are, you know, not really given a lot of background and stuff. And the biggest piece to that is right there. I'll also say, I really wish that we had gotten to see, and maybe we did and he just didn't say anything. I would have liked to very distinctly at least see the shopkeep, the prophet, and the inventor, artificer, whatever. Before it's giving the history of the messengers. It said they were all messengers. I want to know what times they're from. I want to know what cultures they're from that have, you know, what kind of warriors they were. Because so far all we've seen them as is beauty. Also, I hate birds. And you know what? The game's not over. Maybe more of this gets revealed. Maybe it makes more sense. I have seen through the ending and I don't remember offhand. I don't know. I know this isn't like a big story, lore-heavy game, but I think that's part of why this seems so ridiculous to me. Like, you don't need this whole huge backstory. You could literally just tell me that the music notes are gonna fix everything, and I would have been fine. You know, one of the first of your order was Muse, and she made the music notes to try and save the world, but they were lost, and we had to get them back, and now that we have them, we might be able to break free. You know, keep it simple. This platforming is really hard. I love the clockwork thing they've got going, where everything pulses in rhythm. That was only backwards. Oh, I was not looking at where I was going. I feel like you can do this. I mean, I already got one. Wait, what? Oh, duh. I totally just missed it. There was another switch. Okay. Well, I totally failed that part in terms of puzzle, but I made it through. Yeah, that first part was inordinately hard compared to the rest of this so far. Yeah, we would have been able to do that. Yeah, this throwing star apparently can break, or it can go through walls in a way that your normal projectiles couldn't. So it can hit switches. Yep. That probably would have worked better if I just stopped trying to cheat and kept it simple. Need to remember I can cheat next time. On that one, not on the other one. I'm not sure what the point of this is. You literally just ride the platform down and then climb back up. Okay, this looks like a fun challenge. That's a really cool trick that we hadn't seen before. think you can do all of that in one motion if you don't actually miss your second hit. Oh, okay. No. There we go. Wait. This way? Yes. That was just overthinking. Stupid bat. Made me miss my entrance, so I have to wait for the auto roll parts again. So while the platforming in this is kind of weird from the clockwork thing, I don't think it's necessarily hard. Like, there's a lot of spots like that where you don't get crushed and you don't get hit by spikes. And I feel like in a lot of the levels leading up to this, you did. I feel like I opened my mouth like a second too soon, again, and said something dumb. Genuinely, like, all of this climbing section, like, there's no actual risk. If you fall, you just fall. You don't die. There's nothing that will kill you here that I can see. I realize that it's a lot of sections strung together, so it can't be too hard. But it doesn't have to be, it doesn't like all have to be instant death. It can be some instant death. More than there is. Like that first section felt a lot harder than the rest of this defense. There's been a few other little sections that have been a little tricky. And the puzzle sections are fine, because they're puzzles. Even if some of these switches were timed, so you had to get over to the other side in a certain amount of time where they would reopen, like some of the early ones did. Okay, I think we're here. Okay, here, Phantom's Tomb. Yes, the time has come. Any advice? I'm sorry. All we know is that the curse is very strong within him. You need to do this one on your own. Godspeed, messenger. Okay, let's do this. Last boss. I believe he has 2 or 3 phases, so this is going to be... Intentions matter little, my tune must be played, it was fated. Who are you? Did you get my message? How dare you trespass here? I'm here to help. You've been cursed. Cursed? It's all true then, isn't it? All of it, but you can end this now. Remove the mask. Preposterous, I shall make short work of you. I'm not your enemy. You created the scroll, didn't you? How long has it been? Did someone really get my message? Enough, you will pay for your treachery. Listen to me, Phantom. It took centuries, but humanity never gave up on you. I'm here to set you free. I shall have none of it. Prepare to die, intruder. Okay. Oh boy, we get to Zelda this. We can bounce on those guys. That makes it way easier. Oh, those are the ones that are safe. The weird ripple effect around it is really disorienting with this. I was going way over my head. So I just need to time that a little bit better. But overall, that was pretty solid for a first run. If he has a I don't remember there being a phase after that, so if there's, that might actually be it. Actually, the 3 is almost a little easier. So you actually have things to bounce off of. Okay. He's blinking real fast now. 1, 2. This is gonna be the reverse one. Oh my gosh. Those move faster than you do. Okay. Let's do it. I feel like I had a couple strats there that worked a little better, a couple strats there that worked a little worse. Okay. This one I can handle. Okay, images, let it go around once, hit him the second time around, there we go. Thank you, music box. No, all my memories, my love. This is bad, let's get out of here. I think that's it. Really hope they can make it out fine. I'd love to finally meet Phantom. I'm so worried right now. What if the shopkeeper doesn't get in there in time? I knew I should have gone myself. We made it. It's finally over. It's Phantom. Do you want to try the Tower of Time challenge I designed? Give him some time. He's acting quite alright. But I've been waiting for this moment ever since I was first given the scroll. Can't you just breathe? Just this once? Yeah. What's wrong? The curse, the mask's energy. I don't want to go back. I can't. All those walls. Shapeno, don't worry. It's here. It wants to take me back. Help! Okay. This is bad. As I feared, Phantom was keeping the curse's power contained. How do we stop it? We don't. Its full force has been unleashed. That was the plan all along, to let the curse grow in power as we waged our ultimately meaningless battle, only to annihilate us completely when we thought we'd won. We won't give up so easily. Suggestions? I'm listening. Simple. We do the thing! The order is down to 3 of us. You know we're no match for such a force. Everyone here has been tuned to the scroll, so we should be able to do the thing. Everyone with me. Random button mashing. Yep, that's what I thought. So we'll see if there's something more to this. This game's freaking amazing. Don't get me wrong. Everything else in this game was great. The story is mediocre, but it's meant to be more lighthearted, and it's fun, and it feels like that fits. It's okay that things are silly and fun, because that's the way the whole rest of the game is presented. The music notes didn't fit, but at the time, the tone did. I wish they hadn't shoved all this random story stuff in at the end. I wish they'd either left it really vague or stretched it out throughout the game and made it a little bit more lighthearted still. Or had a big twist and have it be something tied to the shopkeeper, who's the only NPC that we've really gotten attached to. I would have liked to see the other characters without their masks. I don't know. I don't want to harp on it forever because the rest of the game was amazing. The actual game itself is amazing. I wish the last boss was a little hard. The last level and the last boss were a little harder or longer. But like the first chunk, the intro where you are just playing through the levels, is amazing. The fact that you actually get this, you know, this kind of real twist where you are suddenly not playing a traditional side-scroller. You know, you go from something like Shovel Knight to something like Hollow Knight or Ori. You go from Ninja Gaiden to Symphony of the Night. I like the fact that it has a steady difficulty increase for the most part. The music continues to be amazing. The graphics are great. Yeah. This is a great game. I am super happy that I ended up playing it. I'm super happy I got my controller working. I hope that I've heard that there is DLC coming out. I haven't seen anything about it. So if there is DLC coming out, I really hope that it actually maybe gives us a bit more of what they were trying to do at the end. And maybe a bit more resolution, unless there's a post-credits scene here. Thank me for playing. Then the mask shattered into pieces and humanity was finally rid of the demon curse. The end. Wow, talk about a long story. Well, you asked. Anything else I can help you with? I don't know, I can't afford any upgrades at the moment. Well, do you have any other stories to share? Alright, here's one for you. Huh. Be continued. New game plus mode unlocked. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I know I did. I'll come back and play the DLC when it comes out. If you like this, definitely check out Hollow Knight if you haven't. Definitely check out Ori. Check out What's the other one? Clearly, it's a great game. It actually is. Wow. I am just completely blanking out here, and that's awful. Clearly, I'm great at my own end things like this. My own outros. This is why I should like edit. That's not happening. I will start editing these videos when I have enough viewers that I can pay for the time. Guacamelee, that's the third one. Those are the other 3 Metroidvanias that I've really played. If you like the platforming parts of this, check out Shovel Knight. Check out Cuphead. Those are probably the best examples. I've got Disney's DuckTales on there. It's kind of similar. I've got a bunch of Mario videos. They're not as similar, really. Some Mega Man videos. And there's a bunch more to come. So, for real, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.